Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Manuela, and for today we will be going through a sequence of movements and stretches ideal for those that just came out from the water and did some surfing. So as the surf requires a lot of pressure and tension around your neck, your shoulders and your lower back, these are the three main points that we'll be focusing on today's flow. So let's start seated. I have with me several blocks, but feel free to just grab some books or anything that can help you elevating your shoulders or your hips. And meeting in a seated position, whether that's cross-legged or sitting on your heels. Closing our eyes for a moment, and we will tuck our chin to our chest. Inhaling through our nose, and a full exhale through our mouth. One more time. Next inhale, opening our eyes, slight gaze in front of us. And we'll be starting with some stretch around our neck. So we inhale, look to the right. And we slowly tilt our head, bringing our right ear closer to our right shoulder. Feeling that nice stretch on our left side of our neck. And now we're going to play a bit with our chin. So we lift our chin, looking up. Let's see where it feels a bit more tense. And chin moving back. And we tilt our head a bit more straight up, bringing our chin all the way to our right shoulder. And we tilt it again. So we create some movements with our chin. And wherever it feels more tight, stay there for a couple of breaths. And on our next inhale, come back to center. And we do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, we look to the left. And then from here, we slowly tilt and we bring our left ear closer to our left shoulder. Feel that nice sensation on the right side of your neck. And then we start tilting our head and moving our chin in different positions. We look them first up. And then we tilt our head and we bring our chin on top of our left shoulder. Then we move it down. And we keep on moving. Where it feels tighter, stay in that position. Come back to your breath. And inhale back to center. Tuck your chin to your chest. Bring both hands on the crown of your head. And don't press too much, but slightly, just the weight of your hands. Feel that nice stretch on the back of your whole neck. And inhale, come back up. From here, we're coming into all fours. And I have here two blocks with me that help me for my puppy pose. And we're going into variation. So we keep our hips on top of our knees and we slowly move forward, bringing our elbows on top of our yoga blocks. So here's really a shoulder stretch. And if this is already feeling intense, just stay here. Or you can also bend your arms, bring your hands into prayer position, and let your head and your chest melt down on the yoga mat. Pushing your hips up to the ceiling and really feeling it in on your shoulders, your chest. Focus on your breath. On the next inhale, try to lift up your rib cage and engage your rib cage. And on your exhale, let gravity pull you down and do the work for you. Inhale, lift up your rib cage. It's a tiny movement, but you should feel it on your shoulder blades. And exhale, let your rib cage melt down. Inhale, come back up. And then from here, there is an additional variation to intensify slightly. And I invite you to just try it. I keep my arms extended in front of me, and I put some pressure on my right tippy toes, fingers, and bringing the left hand close to my rib cage. Now I've shifted my weight on my elbow and my right arm, and you should already feel how it stretches your right shoulder. And then inhale, press into the yoga block and elevate your ribcage slightly. Exhale, let it melt down. Let your left hand help you. And inhale, press into. And exhale, let it melt down. Inhale, come back and press into your left hand on the mat. And we do it on the other side. It should be quite intense, so I'm feeling it. If it's too intense, just stay on the first variation. So inhale, bring our right hand on the side of our left rib cage. And then inhale, we engage and we press into the yoga block. Exhale, let it melt down. Inhale, press into the yoga block. Exhale, let it melt down. And inhale, press into your right hand on the yoga mat and lift up. Move your yoga blocks on the side. And from here, we slowly come forward into baby cobra pose. So elbows on the mat. Lift up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, press your pelvic floor to the ground, and feel that nice stretch. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, lower down. So from here, we're going to do some poses where we'll be focusing on our shoulders. I will try to move this way so you can see me better. Okay, so our right arm is extended on the side, bringing our right shoulder on the ground. And here we will be moving into a cactus position, so 90 degrees angle with our right hand, pressing into our left hand, and we slightly shift our weight all the way on the right shoulder, bringing our left foot behind our back. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Press into your left hand to intensify the feeling. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Slowly come back to center. And we do the same thing on the other side, bringing our left arm extended, bending into 90 degrees angle into cactus position, and then pressing into our right hand, slowly shifting our whole weight on the left shoulder, bringing our right foot behind our back. One side might be tighter than the other one. That's perfectly normal. Try to breathe in and breathe out through your belly, expanding your diaphragm. And next inhale, come back to center. And from here, we bring our right hand underneath our left shoulder. And we bring our right leg 90 degrees angle on our right side. So it should look like this. You can either stay here if this is already intense enough, or we can do an additional bend by bringing our right hand underneath our shin. It's kind of like a pigeon pose for the arms and shoulders. And we stay here for 5 breaths. One more breath. Slowly release. Come back to center. And we do the same thing on the other side. So we bring our left hand under our right shoulder. From here, we bring our left leg and our knee hips height. And then you can either stay here or do the same variation where we bring our left hand underneath our chin and we reach that pigeon pose with our hands and arms. Close your eyes. And we stay here for other 5 breaths. One more breath. And next inhale, release the pose. Slowly come back up. And swing your legs in front of you. And we do one more shoulder stretch. So we bring our hands pointing backwards towards the end of the mat and facing the opposite of our back. And slowly, and from here, lift up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades into each other, and scoop your hips a bit further away from your hands. You should feel the stretch, but it shouldn't be painful. And wherever you are, extend your feet further away from your sit bones. You can either extend them fully. If this is too intense, you can also keep them a little slightly bent. Three more breaths. And next inhale, slowly release and lower down on your mat. Bending your legs and shifting both knees on the right side of your mat. Looking over to the left, supine spinal twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, lower down on the left side, letting fall your knees. Look over to the right. Inhale back to center. This time we lift our feet from the ground and we engage slightly our core, and slowly we bring both legs to the right. This should be more intense on your lower back. Look over to the left, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then once your legs are on the mat, you can reach your right hand on top of your left knee. Inhale back to center, engage your core. Bring both knees to the center. And exhale, bring and let your knees fall to the left. Slowly looking to the right, engage your core. Make it nice and controlled. And once both your left knee is on the floor, bring your left hand on top of your right knee. Inhale, gauge your core, bring back both knees to the center and give a big hug, grabbing opposite elbows and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze round your back, chin to chest. And inhale, let your feet fall on the mat. Bringing now your right foot on top of your left knee, left thigh, interlacing your fingers behind your left leg and pressing into your chest. With the right elbow, try to press your right knee away from you, and with your hands trying to press your left leg into your chest. So you really should feel on the right side of your hips. Keep your lower back nice and close to the ground. Press into the mat. Inhale, release. And exhale, switch legs. Interlace your fingers behind your right leg this time, pressing your left elbow into your left knee. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, press deeper. Inhale, release. And from here, keep your feet on the mat and your head, your crown of your head on the floor. Tuck your chin to your chest. And when you exhale, press the head and the shin into the mat. Inhale, release. Exhale, press your chin to your chest. Flex your chin and press your head into the mat. Should feel a sensation right on the side of your neck. Exhale, release. One more time. Exhale, press. And inhale, release. One more time, bring your knees closer to your chest on the side, and we just roll side to side, giving a little massage on our lower back. You can move whichever way works best for you. You can also create some circles. And then from here, opening up into happy baby pose, grabbing the outside edge of our feet and keeping our elbows on the inside of our legs. And we roll side to side, continuing that little massage in our lower back. And bending our legs, grabbing our hands underneath our knee, roll a little bit up and down, nice and controlled, coming all the way up to the front, swinging our legs backwards. And we meet into child's pose. Press into your hands, make it an active child pose. From here, roll onto the crown of your head. Grab with your hands the heels. And then press yourself into your head and extend your arms. You should feel it from the crown of your head, your neck, your shoulders, and on your lower back. Inhale, come back, sitting on our heels. Slowly lift your chest. And we meet back into our starting position. Closing our eyes for a moment. Feeling the sensation of the practice in our body. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, lower down into prayer. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this post-surf stretch, and I hope to see you soon.